Stay tuned, guys. Let me know if you guys have any questions. So again, it's your boy Kobe Rising. Coming for you, coming for you, coming for you, coming for you. Oh Lord, do not forget the gorillas. Everyone know we the realest. A bunch of go-getters. I bet you can tell I'm the illest. You don't need your fingers to feel it. You know I can straight spit, knock you out with a late hit. Feel like I'm the one, like I'm Neo, but this is the real life, not the Matrix. I'm about to go ape shit. What it do? What it do? It's your boy Kobe Rising Raj. You dig? We back at it again. One more again. Listen, y'all, we have a ratchet. I'm talking about that. Ratchet show for y'all tonight. Y'all, SZA is mad that she got the BBL. We got a lot to talk about, y'all. Stay tuned, man. We're going to finish up with the introduction, and I'm going to bring y'all back in. We got some topics, man. I want y'all to chime in on this topic because I really want to know y'all's thoughts about what SZA got going on over here. All right? So stay tuned and keep watching the show. It is. Ain't no gotta roll out. I know gotta roll out, yeah. I know gotta roll out, yeah. I roll on to y'all about to make me bust out a freestyle. Want to hear the quick 16? Nah, I ain't like that. One day I'm about to come on here and I'm about to freestyle. Y'all don't even know. Your boy got bars. Your boy got some bars, dog. Y'all know I do, and y'all know I have made music before. If y'all didn't know this, already. You did. Shout out to my man Ernest in the building, man. What's going on, big dog? Shout out to Chris, and she says he probably is doing something small. Okay, yeah. I'll have to tell you about it. All right, cool. Let's do that. What's going on, man? It's your boy Cobe Rising Rise. You dig? We're back at it again with a banger. Shout out to my man Jabari from the Jabari tribe. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in posting up. What's going on, man? Hey, the BBLs is in full effect. But first, before we get into it, we got to pay the bills. Queen City Organics, we got the CMOS live and direct. I will be at the Crunch Gym at the end of this month for Thanksgiving. Pick up your CMOS jars. I'm telling y'all, they're going off. These CMOS right here. This right here is the fitness CMOS. My guys, this is the one that's going to boost your testosterone up. During this time when it gets cold like this, we got to go hard in the gym. We cannot hold each other back. We got to push forward. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Aaron in the building, bro. Man, listen, we got two topics, bro. We got the BBL, and we got to talk about this fight. The Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight as well. We got a lot to cover. Man. And I want your opinion on this too, big dog, for real. But yes, come get the sea moss, man, for fellas. Get it in at the gym. Testosterone, I know y'all low. Y'all feeling tired. Y'all feeling sluggish. Y'all want to do nothing. Come and get this sea moss. You can boost your testosterone, increase your mental focus so you can have stamina in the gym as well. And guess what? Also lubricate your joints while you at it so that way you can go hard on athleticism. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to my girl Charmaine in the building. What's going on? Man, we got a lot to cover, y'all. Shout out to truehighclarity.com. Come pick up your fits. As you can see, we got the hats, we got the shirts. It's fresh in the building. You dig what I'm saying? We have a lot going on truehighclarity.com. If y'all didn't know, we do have the athletic gear coming in. We have a lot of the new stuff coming and dropping. Make sure you guys are going to the website. truehighclarity.com. What's going on, man? Talk to me. How was y'all's day today? My day was great, man. I set up with the new office, and it's looking good. It's looking good, man. So we're doing a lot of good things, y'all. We're doing a lot of great things. But yes, what we are going to talk about is SZA. SZA is getting the BBL, and quite frankly, she's not satisfied with the BBL. What's going on, big dog? So we got two topics, y'all. We got the BBL topic going on, and we will be talking about the Mike Tyson fight and the impressive, not impressive, actually, Jake Paul. I personally don't like how it went down, but we'll talk about it later. So let's talk about this BBL situation, y'all. If y'all don't know what a BBL is, I'm sure and familiar that most of y'all do know what that is. The BBL is a way that you can transfer fat, okay? It's just pretty much you're transferring fat from another part of your body, out of your back, sometimes your arm, sometimes your neck, and then they pump it into your backside, all right? They pump it to your backside. Now, SZA is an R&B artist. Okay, she's an R&B artist, right? And long story short, she did mention that she got the BBL surgery. She opened up about it. As you can see, them yams is yamming. Them yams is yamming. You can see the before and after pictures. It's pretty clear that she did get a BBL. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. Well, what's wrong with the BBL? Blah, 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 blah. Listen, I get it. I know exactly what you're talking about. Listen, I love the yams just like y'all do. But let me clear something in the air for you, though. For y'all that didn't know, SZA actually regrets getting the BBL. Well, why does she regret getting the BBL? Well, guess what? I'm about to tell y'all. I'm about to tear them up. Let you know that why she admits it. She says she didn't need it, and it was just plain stupid. And this is her words. This is not my words. This is her words. This is her own words coming out of her own mouth. All right. She did not like it. And quite frankly, she actually admits to it when she told US Magazine she was so mad she did it. But in her words, she said, I'm mad I did that ish. And what she told Outlet was that she gained all this weight from being immobile while recovering, trying to preserve the fats. And she said it was absolutely stupid. What's going on, Ari? Listen, I get it. I know it. But listen, she says she gained a bunch of weight from just sitting on that tail so she can preserve the fat. I don't think y'all are thinking about it like me. But if y'all thinking about it like me, I'm looking at it like this. Let me just blow myself up real quick just so y'all know what we got going on. I don't mind the BBL, man, but when it comes to the point where your health is affected, we may have an issue. You know me. I'm all about the health. I'm all about doing the right and proper things. I promise you I am. And I don't mind. If you're going to get a BBL, to each his own. That's your own thing, right? And I'm not going to judge you for it. But what I will say is this. If you're going to go and you're gonna get you a BBL. If you're gonna get you a BBL, make sure you fit, because you will be sitting on your tail when you get this BBL. Okay, y'all be sitting on that tail. What's going on, B? And then what it does is it makes you lazy. Now, here's the thing about it. If y'all didn't know some numbers, 70% of people who get the BBLs, they have to go back and get another surgery. So y'all don't even realize that there's some facts behind it. Now, there's a girl on TikTok that goes over some tips and some facts about the BBL. Now, her TikTok name is Raya Swag 2 underscores. All right. So I want you guys to listen to what she's stating when it comes to bringing up some of these factuals. All right. When it comes to BBL, let me know if you guys can hear it in the comment section. Here we go.
So I'm gonna tell y'all some tips before y'all get a BBL done. Some things y'all should know that people didn't tell me.
Roll it up.
When you wake up, no, scratch that.
Let me know if you guys can hear it in the comment
Make
section.
sure if you're getting a BBL done, you're doing it for you. Make sure you're not doing it for nobody else's impressions. Make sure it's for you. And when you first wake up in the recovery unit, you're going to be freezing. I was freezing.
Now, what she's talking about is she's freezing in the surgery room. She's talking about the surgery room, about how cold it is. And we're going to fast forward a little bit. I don't want to just go over the whole thing, but we're just going to go over some of the bases that she's talking about. It's a 6-minute video.
I think it's more so because they reopen your incision and your stitches, and you see all that blood coming out. Like
She's talking about reopening her stitches, because what they do is they take the fat out of your body so they can transfer it from one part of your body, that could be your stomach, your back, your arms, your neck, wherever you have fat, and they transfer it because they have to open up your glutes and they pump it to your back side. All right. And so they're talking about opening the incisions up. And that's what she's talking about, because if you guys have never had surgery before, they have to give y'all some painkillers because y'all feel those stitches. And I'm not speaking because I've never had a BBL. I'm just speaking about my little surgery I had. I felt that. So I could imagine all them incisions and stitches that you feeling on your stomach and backside. I couldn't imagine. I just couldn't.
There's so much fluid. It was just spitting all out on the mat. So, and then also, a lot of the hotels in Miami are not surgery friendly. Meaning, if you bleed on the sheets, you get charged.
She said if you bleed on the sheets. Yo, so when they get the BBLs, yes, you can bleed because there's stitches. So guess what? That blood gonna seep out. It can seep out. Want to know why? Because when you just get the surgery done, them stitches are fresh. And think about it, this ain't a surgery like on the front of your leg where you can lay down and lay back where the stitches aren't getting reopened up. The stitches on your stomach and your butt. So if you sitting on that, you can open up them stitches a tad bit to where the liquid come out. You dig? So just think about that. And she's saying when you go, she went to Miami, obviously, but when you go to Miami, you go to these hotels, you can bleed on some of these stuff, and you got to be honest with it. That's just the reality of these things, and you get charged for it. You spending all that money to get the surgery, and you getting charged for the hotel because they're gonna charge you extra for bleeding on them sheets. Nastiness.
Bleed on the pillow or anything like that, you get charged. If you bleed on anything, towels or anything like that, you get charged. So this hotel that I'm at.
First of all, good Lord. She's breaking it down so y'all can see what's going on. I mean, look at the comment section. This is actually funny. Girl, go to the gym. That is it. See y'all when y'all get old, it doesn't look and smell. Now, I ain't gonna lie. That's a wild comment. It's hella funny, but I'm gonna tell you like this. We're gonna go over something else too, because apparently there's a TikTok thing going on talking about the BBL's smell. Now, this is something that was brought to my attention because I didn't know this either. But it makes sense because if you're bleeding everywhere, I would assume that it probably could have a smell because it's leaping out of your body. We're going to get over all that. And I'm not trying to disgust y'all. So if y'all are eating, please just put the food down for a little bit as we cover it over. It's hurting my heart that people go through this. But at the same time, you got people who will listen to this and know how much you're spending and will not even know how much you're spending, but hearing all you have to go through, and they still will go and get it. No judgment. Me personally, if you're doing it just to have a nice body, my recommendation, take y'all asses to the gym. I think that, oh, look at this comment right here. This says, I cried and it felt like I was hit by an 18-wheeler, forced to walk right after that. 4 hours of pain, and then I was good. My first massage was at surgery place. Now they had to stop because I almost passed out. This is insane. Look at this next one. I'm scheduled to go with well, I don't want to promote his stuff, but beauty is pain. Well, if beauty is pain, why don't you go to the gym then? Why don't y'all go to the gym if beauty is pain? Look, thank you. Go to the gym. Brittany said it best. You're going to go through pain anyway, so why not just go through the least amount of pain? That's just going to the gym. Because when you go to the gym, it's not, and again, I'm preaching what I would do. I'm preaching what I would do. I'm not speaking for y'all. Y'all may want to get the BBL, and I don't mind, but just know if you're going to do it, these are some of the facts and these are some of the tips behind getting it so that way you can be prepared for it, because I don't think a lot of people understand what you have to go through to get this stuff. So apparently people look this stuff up, and it's wild.
It is surgery friendly. The only thing
is a little bit more
because I wasn't fully loaded with pads, because every time I look up, I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding on everything.
Constant bleeding.
And I know that they tell people they should have somebody with them for 12 to 24 hours. No, you should have somebody with you 24/8 hours, 28 hours. You need somebody with you every day.
I can see that because you're bleeding every damn where. They need somebody to come behind you and wipe that blood off of you. So these are just some tips. And shout out, and I'm going to give her credit so y'all can go look at her page. This was from Raya Swag, 2_ from TikTok. You can go find her and ask her all this stuff, because apparently she done got it. And she just trying to give y'all the game. Shout out to Tasha says, what is the death rate associated with BBLs? That is a good question. I personally do not know. I don't even know if there is a death rate for BBLs. If there is a death rate. Look at this. As soon as I type in death rate of, guess what the next topic was in Google? BBL. Good Lord. Good Lord. Shout out to Brittany says, you have to weigh the benefits versus the risk and long-term effects of such surgery. I agree. And I think that's with anything in life. You really have to, there's pros and cons to things, right? So do your research. Understand that there are pros. Now, me personally, I'm just speaking on me because I'm a dude. Dudes don't get BBLs. I'm just going to this is my opinion. Don't take my opinion for shit. This is coming from me. I think most girls get a BBL strictly, and I mean strictly, to get attention from the man that you want. That's all I'm gonna say. That's the only way I know that y'all can get a BBL. And I'm gonna tell you the reason why I say that. Because 70% of people have to go back and get the surgery due to them gaining the weight back. So the problem with that is, if you're trying to attract the dude that's gonna get that will like the BBL, he's assuming that you're gonna look like that for a very long time. And the truth is, you only look like that if you work out to keep it that way. And most people that get the BBL don't have the workout ethic and the workout pizzazz to continue to keep that shape and form. It kind of gets out of place. And so since they are unaware of how to get in shape, or at least they try to get in shape and they don't get it, then they result into getting back into surgery and get up under the knife. So that's another pro versus con. 70% of the time, you probably go back and get something else. All right, anyway, so the death rate, apparently, I don't see it. The percentage, that's the percentage of fat that dies. No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about the mortality rate. and this is coming from South Florida Med Page today. So I don't know if this is actually something that's accredited, but let me see if they give some numbers behind that because it may be good to know. The Brazilian butt lift became popular over 2 decades, with procedures surging more than 800% over the last decade alone, from 7,382 in 2011 to 61,000 in 2021. Good God. And that's coming from the Aesthetic Plastic Surgery American Society. I don't see anything about death mortality rates, and I could have Googled it wrong, but here it is. Out of 692 surgeons surveyed, 3% said they had at least one death, and 7% reported at least one PFE from fat grifting. So apparently, the morbid death rate is frequently low. The colleagues estimated the mortality rate of BBLs to be 1 in 2,351 to 1 in 6,241 by comparison to breast surgeries that has an estimate of mortality rate of 1 in 72,000. So you're more than likely to pass from a BBL, but the percentage of it is very, very low. So yeah. Oh, probably more infections. I agree, Charmaine, and it could be because of the infections due to the cutting open and the blood that can seep out. And as we all know that in the medical field, I'm sure you guys are aware that infections are caused by the skin being open to whatever bacteria is in the air. If you're sitting beside somebody, if they have some type of illnesses, you're more than likely to get affected by it because you're in a weaker state as well. So I can understand that completely. So it looks like the mortality rate is actually quite low. But here's the thing. Oh, shout out to Aaron. He says squat rack is always accepting newcomers. Listen, man, the squat rack is always open. You dig. And guess what? I don't think anybody's died from squatting either. I don't think anybody's died from squatting. And quite frankly, it's probably inexpensive. I'd rather pay $10 and squat to get a real BBL versus pay thousands of dollars, put myself in an infectious rate and a more mobility rate to have to go back and get it again. Yeah, it's just, to me, I'm a businessman. The numbers just don't add up for me. I'd rather pay this to get this versus pay this to get that. And y'all can hate me. Y'all can talk ish, saying, oh, you shouldn't be judging, blah, blah, blah. Listen, I ain't putting no judgment on nothing. I'm just giving you the real. This ain't coming from me. SZA said it out of her own mouth. She said that she did not like it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna read it. She actually went over it a little bit in detail. Let me see if I can find it. You know, this is her own words, y'all. And let me see if I can find it. I personally don't know if I can find it, but we gonna do it anyway. Let me see. Yeah, that's some wild stuff, y'all. That's crazy. That is wild. I don't know if I can find it. I'll try to find it as we go on, man. But yeah. So what are y'all's thoughts on this BBL stuff, man? Like, I mean, am I tripping over this thing, or is it something real to it? Is it something that I'm missing over here? Because I'm looking at the numbers and I'm just looking at what happens the majority of the time. So I personally, like I said, I don't care like that, but I thought it was interesting the fact that she said that she didn't like it due to the weight gain and how she felt behind it and regretting getting the BBL because quite frankly, she didn't need it. And I totally agree. I don't think she needed it. Shout out to my man Jabari, bro. She didn't need it because she already had a nice body. But I think what happened was in the entertainment field, you're more prone to get it done because it's more appealing to the American society. And I think American society pushes this whole look of the BBL. And I think it just became more prevalent And I'm gonna give my opinion. I think the Kardashians are the one that actually put on the whole BBL situation because they made it more popular. And the people that didn't need to get it just went and got it because it was due to, I think it's a fad. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like you're doing something because it's cool and you're doing something because it's more attractive. And maybe they make more money that way. And that could be true. That could be true. Shoot, it's about to go crazy. Man, it's getting crazy out here, man. The fact that she got it and didn't need it is just wild to me. It benefits in her industry. That, and here's the thing, it can benefit you, but at what cost? At really what cost? If you're going to be unhealthy from it, there's got to be some morale. Like how far, when is enough? When is it enough to say we need to stop? That's my interpretation. If we get into the point where we're getting the BBL, cool. But when does it really stop? I mean, seriously, because we've seen BBLs. I've seen BBLs where it look like two goddamn watermelons back there. That's insane. It's too much. And that's a personal opinion. Y'all can kill me, whatever. Shame if you want to. If you're gonna get it, make it look like it's a natural, normal thing. So that's why I say it's got to be a limit to it. Now, should we be promoting it? I don't think we should promote it if you're. And now since it's in a different industry, that's the entertainment industry. You know, they're different. I think that we need to look at why you're getting it in the first place. If you're just getting it for attention and you want to have a nice body, I would not recommend to get a BBL. I personally would just recommend just going to the gym. Hell, go get a personal trainer. Just get one so that way you can do it the right way. Because granted, at least if you do that, and if you still get the BBL, at least you're less likely to get surgery again because you'll already know what to do. She says, "Oh, I agree. I wonder what it looks like as it ages. Apparently, it gets worse as it ages because when you get older, you tend to get more wrinkly and all this, and everything starts to droop down anyway. So just imagine something that's overinflated and it starts to drop down. Just think about it like that because it's nothing but fat transfer anyway. So if your fat's transferring, and it will weigh you down, and it's going to look droopy. What's going on, Deja? How you doing, girl? You aren't lying. Hey, man, that's facts, Jabari. That's big facts. Shout out to my man Aaron Bear. He says it's a trend for insecure women to feel accepted. Hey, man, listen. I see a lot of people do that too. I see a lot of people that's insecure, and they say, "Man, I'm gonna just get a BBL because I don't like the way my body looks." Now, here's a two-way things to look at that. There's a double-edged sword with that. For people that look at it like I don't like how my body looking, so I'm going to get a BBL. Let's pause there. It's a good thing to understand that maybe I don't like the way I look, so I want to change it. That's not a bad thing. That's actually a good thing. You dig? But if your solution to it is to get a BBL, my question next would be, why not just work out versus get a BBL? I want to know that answer first before I go into my next answer, because if you sit up here and say your first solution is a BBL, okay, cool, I get it, but why not go to the gym? And if your answer is something like, well, I don't want to go to the gym because I'm lazy, I'm a side eye you a little bit now. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't think most insecure girls will admit that they're lazy. I don't think so. I think that they just want instant gratification. If it's insecure and if they want to get the BBL due to just them hairing up and trying to get it, I think it's more like that. Charles said girls get it to impress other women as well. You know what? That's true too. Shout out to Doc. What's going on? People want instant results. Yeah, and that's what I was saying. I think it's more of an instant gratification thing, right? So, that's my take on it. And even she said it herself. She says it ended up hurting her. She had way too much scar tissue because her breasts were too dense. And she's not supposed to have breast implants. So she ended up getting extra fibrosis and she didn't feel good and it was painful. So she took them out and now they just regular. So she's giving y'all what it is up front. This is what she said. This ain't coming from me. So it's clear that you're gonna go through things that you don't necessarily see. Now, granted, if she would have known that she would have gone through that, I don't think she would have got it. I just don't think she would have got the BBL. Shout out to my man Bryce in the building, bro. Hey, man, how do you feel about the BBL? I know you did a show on Is the BBL Real? Bro, what is your take? Because I know you've seen a lot of BBLs, bro. What's your take on BBLs and in this society? Pete, excuse me, says, but easy come, easy go. Honestly, and so again, that's why I look at a double-edged sword. Like Aaron, I think it is insecurity too. But even with insecurity, I feel like you can still go to the gym though. I think you can still go to the gym because I don't mind that. Like if you look in the mirror and say, you know what, I don't like the way my body looking right here. I want to go to the gym so I can get toned abs. I want to get a nice round shape. That is something you can work on. Now, what I do hear is this. I hear people want to get a BBL because they want a big, huge butt. I hear that a lot. Like they want to have wide ass hips. I'm gonna give you an example. There's somebody that was at the gym who was talking and they wanted to work out and they wanted to figure out how they can widen their hips because they wanted a huge bottom, long story short. And so the truth is your hips are bones. So you don't grow your bones, you grow the muscles around the hips to make it have that illusion that you have a big butt or that hourglass shape. And so what you do is you work on your hip muscles, you work on your glutes, your top, middle, and bottom to give you the shape. And then you work your thighs, of course, but you give that illusion due to working out. It's not a natural, well, let me put it like this. If you don't naturally look like that, you're not going to look like that. You're going to, you just increase the muscles around it to get you the closest that you can to it. You don't just grow big ass hips. You just don't do that because your hips are bones. So what happens a lot of times is they be overeating so they can get fat just so they can have wide hips, but it doesn't look the way they want to. And so by the time they get that way, it's harder for them to lose weight. So when you gain all that weight, it's harder for you to lose that shit. And so that's why I say I think you should just work out and get into shape for your body. That way you ain't looking crazy. Because I seen BBLs, bruh. Shout out to my man T in the building, man. What's going on? We done seen some BBLs where the legs be like toothpicks, but the ass be looking like it be looking like the giant peach back there. It just don't look right. It look like a capital P, where them legs be like this, but the backside be looking like this. Like it just be like that. Like, come on, man. We know what you doing, man. We know what y'all doing out here. So anyway, that's what SZA says. She don't like the BBL. Oh, one last thing I wanted to cover over the girl that actually talks about the BBL having a smell to it. Hey man, I don't know what be going on in this TikTok stuff, bro. But yeah, this girl goes over it. I don't really know about it, but we're gonna cover it over anyway. So just take a listen to what she's saying about the BBL. And if y'all want to go look at the whole video, her name is right here in the video. It's You Love Shan. So YULUVSHANN. I'm gonna play the video. Let me know if you guys can hear it.
BBL smell. Child, was yesterday years old when I found out about it. And to be quite honest, I should have known. You got a lot of holes in you from lipo. You got this new behind that you gotta wash. Let me break this down. Apparently, there's 2 reasons why the BBL smells. I want to talk about the fact that it was a dude who said that there was 3 baddies in his section, and they got up to leave from that section, and they had the BBL smell. Something that he smelled before from women who have bad bodies. This confused me because I never knew this was a thing.
You know what she said? I don't know if y'all caught what she said. She said, since you got a new behind, you need to learn how to wipe your new behind. So quite frankly, you need to relearn how to wipe your ass pretty much. Bruh, I can understand that because think about this, y'all. Your ass is too big to where you can't reach back there and really wipe anyway. And then you got the nerve to have these 10-inch nails. You ain't wiping that damn good. So if you walking around with the swamp ass and you go into the club shaking your ass, I can see why you smelling bad in the club. That's insane. I know y'all ain't going to the club smell like swamp ass. Bruh, come on, man. Come on, man. Let's listen to the whole video, man. This is crazy.
I typed it in on TikTok and went down a whole wormhole. Due to you having to get those lymphatic massages and get the drainage, that causes a certain smell that lingers for about 4 to 6 weeks post.
Hold on. So pretty much, your body bag got a smell to it. And so when you get the massages, what they doing is they pushing out all that bad smelling gas in your body, and it's seeping out that them stitchings. So what you pretty much saying is, instead of passing gas out your butt, you passing gas through your stomach. That's insane, bro. Sick Gregory said it best. Big butts ain't good. There's nothing but doo-doo in there. Hey, I ain't never heard that before. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. So that's what she was pretty much saying. So what you said was right. If they massaging you, they massaging all that bad smell out. Dang, I didn't even realize that. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. And look at the comments. You know the comments is bad. They said some of them have a smell even without the BBL. All right, bro. You going too far. You going too far, my boy. That is insane. They said, yes, the wound care nurse and the lymph fluid stinks to high hell. So for y'all that's in the nursing, just speak on the surgeries. Apparently there's a lymph fluid smell. Is that what people are smelling when they get this BBL that's fresh out the factory? Because I'm just curious. Like I said, I don't know this stuff, but it's just apparent that it's a real thing. Let me hear what you got to say, man. This is crazy.
Even after that, girls with their newfound bottom can't either reach or don't know how to properly go around their new bum to get far enough in between the cheeks so they can wash properly. So those ladies tend to have a smell.
Oh, Lord have mercy. So you mean tell me they in the shower and still ain't clean? How you take a shower and you still musty? How you take a shower and you still smell like boo-boo? There is you know what? I'm going to give y'all the solution. Take a bath. I'm going to tell y'all what to do. I'm going to give y'all the game. Go run you some bath water. Put some soap. The bath soap in there. Put your cap full of bleach. Throw it in the tub. Stir it around and make sure the tub is nice and full. Sit your big BBL behind in it. Soak them stitches and get clean. If you can't wipe your butt, sit your tail down in the tub and let that hot water run through and clean what you can't clean. Bet get a bit. Hey, man, what's going on, big dog? What's going on, Kenny? We're talking about BBLs, bro. What you think about the BBLs? This is insane, man. So you mean tell me they taking showers and can't and they already still smelling bad? My thing is this. When y'all take a shower, can y'all still smell yourself? Because you shouldn't be able to smell yourself if you get out of the shower. You should be smelling like that soap that you use. That's what I would assume to be. If you still smelling bad, I think you should do a smell test. Take your just wipe back there real quick until it's completely gone. That's crazy. Wounds do smell bad, especially when they are not being properly treated at home. So what she's saying is these BBL girls really ain't wiping their ass real good. So that means the stitching is got a smell to it. They're not treating it well enough. Or here's the thing. This is even worse. This is crazy. If y'all just got a BBL, why y'all going out the very next week? Why don't y'all stay at home and wait till y'all stop smelling like boo-boo guts before you go out? Can y'all wait to go to the club? Is the club that fun to where y'all gotta be in somebody's section so fast that you smell bad but still want to go in there just to show your ass off? I don't know, man. This is getting crazy. Shout out to man Kenny says, I've seen some on the plane coming back from overseas. They couldn't even sit down. I respect the commitment though, bruh. Hey, let me keep it hot, bruh. Can you smell them when they on the plane? Because I gotta be honest. If I'm on a plane overseas, you know them overseas flights be like 8 hours, right? I can't be smelling no bad boo boo guts for no 8 hours, bro. And they standing up too, which means it's coming out their butt. They ain't washing their ass like that. Somebody else gonna have to wash their ass for them because they can't reach back there, especially fresh from surgery. So I don't know. Can you smell it, bro? Because I promise you, this is insane. This is insane. Maybe the plane filtration was good enough. I didn't smell anything. Hey, that's probably why they knew. They said, "Oh, we about to spray the whole plane. We about to spray it all." Shout out to man Ernst in the building. I have no idea why, but these BBLs are smelling bad. But apparently so, they're not properly treating their wounds. Shout out to Brittany. Improper wound care leads to infections, which is probably what also is contributing to the awful smell. Oh my God. See me and tell me they walking out here infections. Y'all infecting my air. I gotta breathe this H2O and y'all infecting my air because y'all infections. Y'all can't even take care of y'all wounds. And I got to smell that. Man, y'all boys, y'all tricks out of y'all mind.
Now, I don't know how, because I'm pretty self-conscious of what my body odor is, so I stay on top of it. If this is the case for me personally, if I got a BBL, I would take tub baths so I could soak.
What I just say?
Instead of showers, just until I got used to bathing my new butt. But honey, this has just added a new level to why I will be scared to get a BBL. And this is coming from somebody who researched the BBL for a good 5 to 6 years.
Listen, okay, this blew my mind. Y'all researching these BBLs and y'all still won't get them. Y'all can't wipe y'all ass good enough, but y'all still want to go get the BBL. I'm so lost. Why not y'all just go to the gym? Y'all can wipe y'all ass. You can eat good. You don't have to worry about no infections. You can go to the gym and get the body you want. And it don't cost that much. Why would y'all want to go through all this to get a BBL and 70% of y'all have to go back and get surgery anyway? It makes no sense to me. Shout out to Cobe talking about breathing in H2O. Oh, I'm sorry. You right. I meant to say breathing in oxygen, my boy. You damn right. Thank you for calling me out, my dog. Shout out to Chris. She says they should at least stay away from going out for at least 6 months to ensure complete healing. They be so worried about showing it off. See, that's what kind of scares me. They so quick to show it off that they're willing to infect my air. Y'all going out to the club and bleeding every goddamn way. Y'all bleeding in the section. Y'all infecting the section with y'all blood while y'all drinking just to show y'all ass off. That's like a walk, bruh. That's like walking in Resident Evil. Y'all going into a damn Raccoon City. The club is Raccoon City. Y'all in there looking and smelling like zombie breath. That's insane. That squat rack and stairmaster does wonders, bruh. I'm about ready to tell y'all girls, listen, man, just go on the stairmaster, and at least if y'all sweat, y'all can have deodorant on and be fine. I don't want y'all going out here smelling like boo-boo guts. I just can't do it. Oh, I love the stairmaster. Resident Evil, yes, they walking in. The club is Raccoon City. It's Resident Evil. Y'all in here infecting the damn sections. Y'all in here twerking. And I know this the truth. Y'all sitting down on them sections. Y'all getting blood on your shirt. Oh, hell no. Nope. I'm done. No, sir. Can't do it. I ain't going to no more clubs. Y'all ain't going to catch me in Raccoon City. If y'all catch me in the club, I'm coming in with the ratchet. Yeah. Get the zombies away from me. Read a book. Watch some forensic files while on the bike. Join a run club. Thank you, my boy. If y'all in Charlotte, North Carolina, make sure y'all go to Mad Miles on a Tuesday. Go to Mad Miles on Saturday. You dig? I guarantee you won't see no zombies in that bitch. Y'all won't see no Raccoon City zombies infecting my air. I guarantee that. Listen, I'm done with this. Forget the BBLs, y'all. If y'all in here going to the club with the BBL infecting my air, y'all ain't gonna catch me in the club no more. I ain't going to the club no more. Y'all, I'm about to go in that mug with the ratchet on. This mug, you know the zombie game, Call of Duty? Strapped up. When I see the BBL, get out of here. I'm out of here. Y'all ain't infecting my ear, bleeding every damn where, infecting the people, and then y'all got the nerve to hug these people. Oh, no. Nope. I'm done. I can't do it. How long do you recommend doing the Stairmaster for good results? That's a great question. I think it depends on what your goal is. If your goal is to lose weight, then I would say you want to do it for a smooth at minimum maybe 45 minutes. Do the most that you can because that's what the American Heart Association recommends, to do at least an hour of cardio every day. So that's what I would say if that's what you're trying to do to lose weight. Um, but to me, the Stairmaster, you can use it for multiple ways. You can also use it as a muscle building workout. So if you go high, lift your legs up higher to take bigger steps, you tend to stretch your muscle more so you can get more flexion out of it, and you can actually use that to gain muscle mass during your legs. So for building, yeah. So I would definitely do that. I would definitely do that. Shots Kenny says on December the 22nd, it's the Panthers versus the Cardinals. I'll be doing the flyover during the national anthem. Oh, for real? Hey, man, let me know when you pull up, bro. I'm gonna make sure I look for you. All right, man. I'm done with the BBL, man. I can't do this. I just can't. We ain't the BBLs. Y'all zombies out here, man. I can't do it. I just can't do it. Y'all, we gonna get on this Mike Tyson fight and Jake Paul fight. Listen, I don't know what y'all think. I don't know what y'all thinking about it. I'm gonna speak about this. I think the Mike Tyson fight and Jake Paul fight was 100% staged. I think it was 100% staged. I think they got our money. And I'm a little upset about it because I had Mike winning and Mike didn't come out swinging like he needed to. Now I'm gonna give y'all a quick tip. Y'all notice he was biting his glove a lot. Man, Mike Tyson was holding himself back. He was holding himself back. You dig? He was holding himself back because he could have been knocking Jake Paul out. Truth is, they got our money. They got our money. Oh, shout out to Brittany. She says, food for thought. Real men want real women. Love yourself and realize that God, Jesus, didn't make no mistakes when he created you. Amen, sister. Good Lord. Shout out to my man Kenny. Says it was a successful money grab. Netflix are real villains. I agree. You know what, bro? I think Jake Paul was the real demon. I think Jake Paul is the real demon. This man wanted to fight Mike Tyson at 60 years old. He wanted to scam niggas for money. He paid Mike Tyson to lose so he won't get his ass kicked. And then he got the nerve to sit there and be like, oh, yeah, he's the GOAT, this, that, and the third. Listen, man, you wouldn't have fought that man in his prime. You wouldn't have fought that man in his prime at all. But Netflix is getting sued. I didn't know. Is that a real thing? Are they really getting sued? That's interesting. He didn't throw one Tyson uppercut. Man, listen, bro. If Mike would have really threw them hits, man, Jake Paul would not have lasted no 8 rounds. I'm going to keep it a bean with you. Shout out to my girl in the building, man. What's going on? She said, well, most definitely it was for the money for both. It was things in the contract that Tyson couldn't do. See, I agree with you because you could tell that Tyson wasn't really fighting. I mean, he was kind of like, he was kind of like doing a little weak ass punches. I'm like, nah, come on. When he fought Roy Jones recently, maybe like 5 years ago, oh, that boy was going ham. He was going to town on his ass. But I think Tyson did really good to keep up, especially at his age. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Mike Tyson just sat back and took 20 million. 2-minute rounds, 2-minute 8 rounds. I'll take it. I threw a little hit. You get a couple of hits in because I can eat them bitches. I'm Mike Tyson. I'm gonna move slow because I know if I move too fast, he ain't gonna see it coming. And I'll take my 20 million. I ain't gotta get knocked out. He ain't gotta get knocked out. He can get his little talk on. Because at the end of the day, we all knew that shit was rigged. And I actually respect Mike. Well, I respect Mike for getting his money. Notice he didn't never really say that. He said Jake was a good fighter, which you're supposed to say that. Let's be clear. He know Jake ain't no goddamn great fighter, not compared to no Mike Tyson. Because if Mike would have really fought him, you would have really seen the real deal. You dig? Shout out to Ari, man. What's going on with you, Shorty? What was I about to say? Yeah, Chris says, yes, I was going through hell with all the freezing. Man, listen, I was at the bar watching it, and that thing was buffering. I'm going to be honest with you. Netflix is not getting any more specials at all. They streaming career of live is over. done. They done. Shout out to Kenny. He said, yes, if it froze or buffered for any of you, then you can get in on the class action. I want my $5. Hey, no, for real. That's the okay. So I didn't know that they were getting sued for that. So you know what? They're gonna have to pay that money. They got to pay that money. They got to pay that money, man. I didn't realize they was getting sued. I understand why, but see, this is why they won't get another deal like that again. They will never, ever, 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 never will get another deal like that again. He says they have 2 Christmas games. Beyonce's performing at halftime. They better get it right, or the Beehive gonna get it. Man, listen, if Netflix mess up Beyonce, I'm gonna tell you like this: every black woman gonna sue the hell out of them Netflix. They better not mess up Beyonce. I'm gonna tell you something. All the single ladies, boy, they about to be all at the motherfucking courthouse. Y'all better not mess up Beyonce. Let me stop. Shout out to Katrina. What's going on? And WWE Raw is going to Netflix next year. Are you serious? Man, listen. Well, Netflix, let me tell you something. Y'all got these deals. Y'all better not fuck it up. I tell you like this. Y'all fuck up Beyonce. Ain't no more Netflix. Netflix about to go to hell. Y'all fuck up Beyonce, it's going down. Y'all better not be fucking up the Beehive. Them Beehive girls gonna be on Netflix head. You about to see all kinds of content like F Netflix and chill. We about to Tubi and rub some booty. That's what we about to do. It's about to go from Netflix and chill to Tubi, rub some booty. That's what it's about to be. If they fuck up Beyonce, I guarantee you Netflix stock about to tank like a box of bricks. You dig? Shout out to Tyson. Supposedly Mike Tyson gave all his money to his wife, and she added $5 million on top of that and gave it back to him to invest in his business. Now, if that's true, she is the GOAT. You dig? And I think every wife should be like Mike Tyson's wife, if that's the case. I gotta look that up. Shout out to Kenny. Says the only way they can recover is to drop a behind-the-scenes Cowboy Carter joint like they did with Homecoming. They're gonna have to drop something because I tell you what, y'all mess up Beyonce, y'all about to have a trillion black women on your head. Y'all about to have a trillion. All 3 of them. Y'all about to have the world on Netflix now. Y'all want the world on you. Make sure them servers are solid. Listen, if I was Netflix, I would take all that bread and I would invest in some turbo servers. I would invest in some overseas servers. Y'all better do what the heck y'all can to make sure them servers don't get overloaded, because I don't think they realize how much that these servers was going to get overloaded. You got to think, all these people are watching this live. On top of that, you still have to make sure that people get to watch their shows, because the people that don't watch boxing, they can still watch Netflix. So you got to handle the normal Netflix traffic on top of what, millions of others. I think it's about that time. So you'll probably see, now I'm not a financial advisor. Go get your fiduciary. I think Netflix is probably going to lose some money. They're going to have to reinvest back into their business. They're going to have to take out some capital. They're going to be probably more in debt, depending on how much cash value they have on hand. That's probably going to get gone due to the suing. And it's going to be down for a while, but you may see their stock continue to go up, depending on how good they do with these lives. If they keep fucking it up, that shit may not go up no more. Anyway, I think Mike Tyson really would have won if he would have went all in. I think Jake Paul is a cruel man. I think he stole y'all's money. And I believe he got paid off of y'all's money. He got paid off of the fact that y'all thought that y'all was going to get a real fight. And he flipped it. He played everybody. And I think Jake Paul is the evil one out of this whole thing. I'm going to just be honest. Because we were all hoping that it wasn't bull. We all was hoping that it wasn't fake. And sure enough, it was fake as hell. It was fake like these goddamn BBLs. It was fake as I don't know what. Man, listen, we're going to get up out of here, man. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. And I know how y'all was understood that I was being ratchet. I'm having fun tonight, y'all. So y'all got to forgive me. I'm being silly as hell tonight. I don't care. It's a Wednesday night. I feel good. I'm being silly as hell. Did you watch the ladies fight? Honestly, I think the ladies fight was a little bit off too. I think the ladies' fight was a little bit off as well. Yes, Serrano got robbed. That's my point. I think that it was so bad that I couldn't watch it anymore. I was mad watching it. I actually felt bad for Serrano. I knew she was going to lose, and it was unfortunate because she was a better fighter. And she did not get the win like she's supposed to have. She got headbutted, and and the other girl should have got points taken off of that. The gas really messed her up, and even though she got gassed up like that, Jabari, I think she still held her own. And I think I forget her name, the other girl, respect to her, but I'll be honest, I think that Serrano got robbed. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's why I say I personally didn't like it, and I couldn't watch it. I looked at it, I seen what happened, and me personally, I couldn't watch it no more, man. I couldn't watch it. It was bad for boxing because I like to see real stuff, and that day it wasn't real. It wasn't real, man. I'm glad you pointed that out because I wanted to talk about that too a little bit. I think she got robbed, 100%. But some lessons for y'all. We're gonna go back over. Anytime y'all see a Jake Paul fight like this, assume that it's probably gonna be fake. The man is a menace. He played the world. He played everybody and got y'all's money for it. The only thing that I can congratulate is Mike Tyson for getting his $20 million. And apparently he gave it to his wife, and she added $5 million on top of that. So apparently they got $25 million out of that. So I respect Mike Tyson for that. Other than that, I think Jake Paul's a menace. What I also learned is that the BBLs have smells. I also learned that the club is now Raccoon City. The club is Resident Evil. And I think that the BBLs that are infecting the sections are now zombies. And quite frankly, I think they need to be dealt with. I don't think that the BBL infections need to be going out at all. I think they need to quarantine so that way they zombie asses don't be out there infecting my air. Not my H2O, but my oxygen, the O. So don't be affecting my oxygen with y'all BBLs infecting my shit. Stop bleeding on my couches. Stop bleeding every damn where. All right. Shout out to man Jabbar. He says, why can't he fight Mike Rashid? I saw that post what Mike Rashid did. I'm gonna be honest. I would invest money if Jake Paul would fight Mike Rashid. I would invest money. I'm if y'all know Mike Rashid, make sure y'all send this to him. Mike Rashid, I will send you money. I will send Jake Paul money to make this fight happen, but I want it to be real. I want it to be real. I would pay that. I would pay money to see that. Jabari, if you can make that happen, I want Mike Rashid to fight Jake Paul, and I want a fight. I don't want this stage bull. I want a real deal fight. It ain't gotta be on Netflix. Make it real. Put it on DAZN network. Make that happen for me, my guy, because I would love to see it in a real way. Man, we're gonna get up out of here, man. But anyway, I learned that BBL smell. They smell like boo-boo guts. The club is Raccoon City. Stay y'all ass out the club because they got blood guts on the sections. Stop getting in sections. Y'all popping bottles with zombies. And quite frankly, y'all about to get sick this year. So stay your ass out of Raccoon City this year. Go work out, increase your testosterone, fellas, and increase your mental stability, increase your stamina. You got to be able to outrun these zombie BBLs out here, okay? Get away from the BBL zombies, all right? And take some of my sea moss because it will increase your testosterone. It'll increase your mental stability. It'll make you want to go work out. Matter of fact, you need to work out in order for you to double it up. So guess what? Ladies, you can also take the sea moss and you can work out. And guess what? You quite frankly don't have to be a BBL zombie. You don't have to have the boo-boo guts. And you can wipe your ass cleanly and freely. You can take a bath and a shower and won't smell bad. So you can go off and show off your gains in a real way versus the Resident Evil way. You dig what I'm saying? Matter of fact, what I'm gonna do, y'all, I'm gonna play zombies tonight on the PS2. And every time I look at a zombie, in my mind, I'm gonna think about a BBL. I'm about to them BBLs. It's Bratchet. We pulling the ratchets out. It's your boy Cobe Rise, bro. We back at it. When we're faced with an obstacle, what we do? We rise and we rise, baby. Hey.